And hello and welcome to a video from Cloud Vaping UK. Now in this video I'm going to be explaining, I've just done a blog on the website and I'm going to attach this video to it about short fills and the difference between short fills and what they are and how they compare to 10ml bottles. The why is that? It seems to be a bit blurry. I don't know if it might just be my eyes. So first of all, what's a short fill e-liquid? We're talking about here short fill e-liquids. Well, a short fill, here's an example of one. I won't bother with the brand or anything because that's not what we're here for. This is for sale in the shop, and basically, as you can see there, you're not getting shortchanged. It's deliberately left short. So what you have is, and this particular one is 50 mils of e-liquid, zero nicotine. That's the important bit. It has no nicotine in whatsoever. Now what you get with it, if you need it, is what's called a nicotine shot. This is a 15 milligram 70 VG nicotine shot. So effectively, what you do is fill that up. That'll fill the bottle up. So that's basically a 10ml gap that's been left there, which allows you to pour this in. Once you pour this in, you give it a damn good shake, a very good shake, a really, really good shake, because what you don't want is any concentration spots of nicotine in this, because generally speaking, because it's high VG, it will produce a lot of vapor. And if you get a concentration of nicotine in this and you inhale it, well, yeah, you'll probably pass out with the nicotine hit you'll get. It'll blow your head off. So you need to give it a damn good shake. But I know one person who uses short fills, and he puts his, and he uses a hand mixer to make sure it's really, really well mixed, because he's terrified he's going to get one of those a nicotine hit into his system that's just going to blow his head off. So that's a short fill compared to a 10ml bottle of TPD compliant e-liquid. Now, why isn't this a 10ml bottle when TPD dictates that all bottles have to be 10ml by law? The reason is zero nicotine in these. This does not come under TPD. So as a result, the whole TPD is avoided. Hence it's in a bigger bottle and it's not regulated in any way, shape or form whatsoever. So, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Well, it's subjective. Personally, on the whole, I think it's a bad thing, because the main two difference between the two, TPD. Now it's only in 10ml bottles. The problem with that is that high VG, and certainly a lot of people out there who are cloud chasers, if you like, who do sub-ohm vaping, produce a lot of vapor, which means that vapor is coming from the e-liquid, which means they're using a lot of e-liquid and getting through a lot of e-liquid. As a result, it can become quite expensive to vape using 10ml bottles. So cloud chasers love short fill because these tend to be cheaper per mil. For example, something like this of reasonable quality, £4 or £5 a bottle for a 10ml bottle. These, this one's 50ml, typically around about £10 to £12 a bottle. So you can see straight away 50 mils for say a tenner is a lot cheaper than £4 or £5 for 10 mils. So people who vape sub-ohm love these for that reason. It keeps their costs down. So why doesn't everybody use these? Well, there's another reason. They're not regulated. Because they don't come under TPD, anybody can make stuff like this, and they can put pretty much anything in it they want. In fact, they can put anything in it they want, and be damned your health if they're unscrupulous. So, does that mean you shouldn't use Shortfill? No. But I would certainly recommend that you're careful. Don't just go into a shop. You know, if somebody's selling, 200ml bottles of Shortfill E-liquid for £5, question it. How's it made? What ingredients are being used? If it's being sold really cheap and it seems too good to be true, it probably is. There are a lot of unscrupulous people out there, and quite a few of them seem to be in this industry at the moment. So do your research. If you're going to go down the Shortfill route, make sure that you check out the brand, check out the manufacturer. If, for example, they are a reputable brand, you won't be able to read this, but it'll have the manufacturer's details on the label. If they're a well-known brand, like 12 Monkeys or Nasty Juice that now do Shortfills, they'll have a website. Look at it, got the contact details. Send them an email if you want, asking them what ingredients they use, what manufacturing process they use. Because for all you know, this stuff is made in somebody's old bathtub, in their garage or their shed or something, and then sold in local shops. And you've got no idea what ingredients they're using. Quite honestly, some of the ingredients in here, not this particular one, because I don't sell that bathtub rubbish, but some of the ingredients in Shortfills, you've got no idea what they are. And if the people are unscrupulous, or even worse, just out and out villains, they're going to put any old rubbish in this stuff just to sell it. You might think it tastes lovely, but the ingredients in it could well be banned under TPD, and they're banned for a reason. So, does that mean you should stick only to TPD e-liquids? Well, from a health point of view and a safety point of view and a peace of mind point of view, the answer is yes. Because these are TPD compliant, so you can vape them safe in the knowledge that they've been thoroughly tested and they are manufactured to ISO standards. So they're in clean rooms, etc., etc. So does that mean you shouldn't use Shortfills? Well, again, the answer is actually no, you shouldn't. Don't ignore them. Don't be scared off by them. Just do your homework. Make sure that the manufacturers are legitimate and that they are all manufactured in clean room ISO standard facilities. Because a lot of them are. And a lot of them do use genuine, good quality ingredients like this one here. And they don't use rubbish and ingredients that would be deemed illegal under TPD. So, and that includes manufacturers like Vape Dinner Lady, for example, who now do a Shortfill range, and they are all manufactured to ISO standards. And should Shortfill, which I believe it will eventually, should Shortfill come under TPD, they would pass TPD compliant standards. If these were brought under TPD, I can guarantee you 100% a lot of the brands out there, and there is a shed load of different brands available in Shortfill, because any man and his dog can make it and sell it without question. So a lot of them would disappear if this was brought under TPD, because A, they wouldn't pass TPD, and B, the smaller brands can't afford to go through that process. But to save money, yeah, these are much better value for money than 10ml bottles. But I would just say, and I would highlight it again, if you want to go down the Shortfill route, great. There's some fantastic flavours out there, and there's some fantastic brands. Just do your homework. Be careful what you buy. Don't just walk into a shop and pull something off the shelf. Make sure the manufacturer's details are stamped on the label. If they're not, get on your mobile phone, Google them. See if they've got a website or a Facebook page where you can contact them. You'd be surprised how many times you do that with short fills and there's nothing. No websites, no Facebook pages, nothing. So I would stay away from those particular brands because they're obviously hiding and they don't want you to contact them for a reason, in my opinion. I would always only sell brands where you can contact them. Use short fill brands where there is a contact page on a website or Facebook. So if you are concerned about the ingredients being used or the manufacturing process, you can in fact contact them and get assurances from them that everything is above board and you're not going to be sending yourself to an early grave. Which is exactly why you switch to e-cigarettes in the first place, to prevent yourself from going to an early grave. So 10ml bottles, peace of mind and great flavours, but can be expensive for somebody who sub-ohm vapes. Short fills, great for you to save money, much better value for money than 10mls, but just with the caveat, be a little bit careful and do your homework. I hope this helps in the explanation of what short fills are and some of the ups and downs or the pros and cons of using short fills as opposed to TPD 10ml bottles. Thank you for watching and take care of yourself. Bye.